Today, the Boston Lady Demons take on two of their closest rivals on a Sunday afternoon here in Lexington, Massachusetts. At stake, bragging rights in the second annual Lady Demons Women's Footy Tournament. And of course, if this is the start of another footy season, this must be the start of another year of Stateside Footy. You are looking at the playing field here at Minuteman Regional Technical High School in Lexington, Massachusetts, and we're here today to bring you another episode of Stateside Footy, the television program that gives you the great game of Australian rules football as it's played here in the United States. Hello, and welcome to our first episode of the 2013 season, our 41st episode overall. I'm Bill Robert, alongside the ground with our crew, Stacey Robert, Connor Shute, Kyle Shute, John Semino, and Savannah Hubbard. We are here today to bring you the second annual Boston Lady Demons Women's Footy Tournament, featuring the Lady Demons, the Montreal Angels, and the New York Lady Magpies, as well as a few players from the Baltimore-Washington Lady Eagles. Last year, we brought you the inaugural installment, which was held on the campus of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Cambridge. In that tournament, Montreal came away with 2 wins and a tournament victory. The host club came away with a win and a loss, and the New York Ladies were shut out. Interestingly enough, in each of the events in which these three teams have competed, last year's Lady Demons tournament and the 2012 and 2013 preseason cup events in Montreal, the results have been identical. The Angels 2-0, the Lady Ds 1-1, and the Lady Pies 0-2. We'll see if that trend continues after today's action. The action will begin today with 3 games, all of which will consist of 2 15-minute halves. We'll bring you all these games in this episode of Stateside Footy. After these games are played, the assembled ladies will form 2 mixed teams and play a special match. Each quarter in that match will last 12.5 minutes. We'll bring you that match in the next episode of Stateside Footy. Following that, the Demons men's team takes to the ground to handle the Philadelphia Hawks. It'll be a full-size, full-length game, and it will come up in a subsequent episode of Stateside Footy. But first, we must get to the opening round of the Aussie Rules action on today's schedule, and that is the opening match of the women's tournament featuring the Montreal Angels and the Boston Lady Demons. We'll do that next, right here on Stateside Footy. Getting set for action now in this first game of the Boston Lady Demons annual tournament here, and starts off and it goes right to ground, and it's going to stay right there. And looks like, nope, ball actually is out, and looks like the Lady Demons are trying to move it, but Montreal's got it now, and trying to move it ahead there. I believe that's Margot Legault, but it's stopped and taken by one of the Lady Ds, and it's kicked now towards forward, going after it there. I believe that's Sarah Muscarella in the battle for it, along with a couple of the Montreal Angels, and it's just to ground right now, and gets kicked out, kicked ahead by a member of the Angels, gets kicked and goes right through to number 4, that's Lindsay Belzy for the Lady Angels, and right by the boundary line, deep in the left forward pocket, taken and knocked to ground actually, trying to move with it though, and trying to get a kick through, and moves through, and that looks like a goal. No idea who kicked that one, but really quickly, it was number 9, which we actually don't, Judith, okay. Number 9 would be Judith. I'm guessing that's Judith Stein from the Lady Eagles, who showing up today. So it's the Angels and the Eagles, kind of like the Angels or something. Anyway, that's the first point, and here we go. They're off to a start, and Montreal up by a goal early in this action. And off the ball up, taken, once again, knocked down to ground. And a loose ball now. Going for it there is Holly Teufel. And now one of the Legault sisters, I believe that's Margot, tries to get it punched ahead there by Teufel. And knocked down. That's a heavy hit there. And she hit her head when she came down there. And wow, it looked like it really hurt. She's getting up slowly. And the ball comes out of action now. That was number 1. I believe that's Briada Sullivan. And now it's kicked ahead by the Angels. They have it now on the far wing, and they're kicking it, looking for somebody inside forward 50, and it's marked by the Lady Demons, so I believe that's Alicia Olsen back there, once again, doing the job in back. And Alicia Olsen will kick it up now, looking for somebody along the boundary. And it's not marked. It goes to ground. Angels try and kick it back inside 50. And it's loose, and it's heading for the sticks. And trying to, a little bit of a soccer kick there. And it's going to go through for a behind. It's number 1, Elaine Gilmore. So now it's 1 goal, 1 behind, 7 points for the Angels. And no score yet for the Lady Demons. And coming off the kick in, here come the Lady Demons now, and let's see what we've got here. It looks like we've got a free kick. I believe that might have been a throw from number 7, Alyssa Green. And now kicking there, looking for somebody in close. Almost taken there by Eileen Hansen on the kick there from Jane Fenlon. And goes back to ground. Coming away with it now, here come the Lady D's. Kick up, a nice smother there, beautiful smother. That's number 14, don't know who that is, but it's going back now. And kicking ahead. It's going to go, and it's through the sticks again. That's another goal. And the kick there by number 4, that's Lindsay Belzy. Montreal getting out to an early big lead. So now the score stands 2 goals, 1 behind, 13 points for the Angels. Lady Demons yet to score. And ready to handle the rucking duties once again, that's Eileen Hansen for the Lady Demons. A couple of changes there coming on now for the Lady D's is number 2, Beth Meisner. And she's heading towards fullback. Knocked ahead by Hansen, however, taken by the Angels, and they look to kick ahead. Lady D's have numbers there, though. She can't pick it up cleanly. That's a Sarah Morin, number 18, and it's kicked out wide now. And here we go. Green's got it now. Green, nice little sidestep. She kicks it ahead, and almost marked by one of the Angels, but then taken and almost marked there by Lisa Arredondo, too. But it's taken there by the Lady D's, but tackled. But getting rid of the ball first was one of the Lady D's there. Nice mark there. The kick by, looked like Jen Vogel out there, who's back after sustaining that knee injury last year. So it's good to see her back patrolling the ground for the Lady Demons. Kicked ahead there by number 14 once again, and it goes to ground. There's a scramble for it, and Teufel tries to pull it ahead there, and with it there is Arredondo in there too, and it's going to be tied up, and they're going to ball it up. Montreal out to an early lead, 13-0 now. And let's see, it's going to ground once again. They're trying to handle it, and Emily Reel tries to get it. Can't do it. Ball goes back to the ground, and it's loose now, taken by one of the Angels. It's Kelsey Martin, number 19, and ball is juggled, but she's able to get it off cleanly, and it's kicked ahead once again, and it's heading towards the sticks, and that's going to be, it looks like a behind. That's going to be a behind, but it's another point for the Angels. And now it's 2-2-14. I believe the kick came from number 14, who I don't have here on the roster, but of course number 14 made it 14-0, and Emily Reel's got it there. Had it, taking the ground, and it goes around now and comes out, kicked ahead. Oh, marked. Nice job there, Lindsay Belzy. She's got a goal already. And she's kicking from straight out, well within her range. She could have a second goal here, a second major score. And that's a big kick. It goes up. And, oh, it's touched right before it goes through. And it's still in play, though. It's still live. And it's kicked over. And taken by Alicia Olsen now. She kicks it up looking for Green. Goes past her, though. I believe Muscarella's going to get it. She's got to move. She's able to handball it out. Winds up in, almost wound up in Angel hands. It does now. Kicked ahead there by number 5, Anna Belford. Familiar name to Stateside Footy viewers, of course. And she's going to get an assist on what looks to be another goal. Indeed it is. Anna Belford was a member of these Lady Demons a couple of years ago. 3-2-20 now in favor of the Angels. Oh, I'm sorry, it was a behind. Sorry about that. That was a behind. So it's 2-3-15 now. 15-0 in favor of Montreal. And I believe the free kick was awarded after the kick in by the Lady Demons. It's actually a boundary throw-in. And coming through now, and with it there, 14, that's actually, I'm just seeing her up close now. That's actually Eileen Gagan. And kicked ahead once again. Gagan kicks it, going for the pocket there, and it looks like it's going to roll out. Question is, did it hit the boundary? Did it bounce inbounds before it went out, or did it go out on the full? Actually went out on the ferns is what it did. They have to dig it out of the assembled greenery there. And boundary throw-in coming once again. And with it is Emily Reel. Reel with a nice big kick up the corner. And it's marked, though, by Margot Legault. And I think she's just going to let it fly. Sprays it a little bit, though. And almost marked by Alicia Olsen. Ball goes to ground and kicked through. And I believe that's a goal. I think that was Belzy again. 3-3-21 now in favor of Montreal. And that's kind of an understatement because to this point, really, the Demons haven't really seen it in their forward half of the ground yet. Demons have been playing basically Lady D's from their own back half. Still lots of time to go. 2 15-minute halves on this one, and it's knocked ahead once again. Nice hit out there by Eileen Hansen. Doesn't go to Muscarella, though. Goes through a bunch of hands. Hansen gets it again. She's in the grasp, but is able to get it out. Not called for holding the ball. And Arredondo tries to kick it ahead now. Reel tries to get it, too. She's being handled. She's still taking... Oh, hang on. And they're going to just ball it up, I think. When she got the ball, she was tackled. She didn't have prior opportunity to dispose of the ball, so it won't be holding the ball. Once again, hit out by Eileen Hansen, and this is probably the furthest the ball has been in the Demons' forward half so far. And it's going down to the far boundary, kicked ahead, and it looks like it'll roll out. And we'll have a boundary throw-in on the far wing. Heading to the latter part of the first half of this match here, and actually, I'm sorry, it winds up going to Emily Reel as a free kick. Reel's just going to let it fly. Setting up under and goes over everybody. Going after it now is Destra. Destra, tackled by a couple of Angels, goes to ground. And with it and kicking it, I think that's Reel. And it's going to go and... Did that miss it? Let's check. That's a behind. So that's a point. But it's the Demons' first point of the match. And now it's 21-1. And that point kicked by Emily Reel, who's back in action again, going up against two Angels. Sarah Muscarella comes in to help as well as they battle for just about at the right forward pocket of the Lady D's. Montreal tries to work it out now, and they do a kick down there, lining up, and getting it with the mark is Eileen Hansen. She was thinking about playing on for a second, but decided to hold on and just to take the free kick. Trying to see if she can set it up with a boomer in front, and they're lining up now. And Holly Teufel tried to take it. Margot Legault winds up getting it off a bounce. With it there was Arredondo. Arredondo tries to kick it to Green. It goes to ground there. And looks like we'll ball it up. So everyone's setting up once again. Actually, no, I'm sorry, it won't be a ball up. It's a free kick for the Angels. And, hits the umpire in the back. Knocks him right down. A fortuitous bounce for the Lady Demons. But Emily Reel couldn't get there because Eileen Gagan had already settled in on top of it. And so it's going to be kicked ahead. Nice kick there for the Angels. Kick, nice mark, too. I think that's, double check the number, but I think that might be Belford. Kicked ahead there. And mark there. Nice job, Holly Teufel. She showed a little bit of this last year at Nationals, taking some really nice marks in clutch situations. Kick goes off a bounce to try and get it to Green. She's going to get it. She's going to move ahead, has some speed. She's pulling away. Kicks toward the sticks, and that's going to go well wide. But I think it landed within the boundary. And it's going to roll out. I think we've got a boundary throw in here. Have to double check here. Indeed we do. Demons starting to get some momentum now as they throw it in from the left forward pocket. Punched away by Belford. Almost taken by Reel there, and it looks like, do we have high contact there? Free kick, Emily Reel. I believe when she was going down for that ball, high contact. About a 45-degree angle. But makeable. This is Emily Reel who kicked that goal through the wind last year to send the Lady Demons to the women's final. And it's going through, that's a goal! Emily Reel with the first major score of the day for the Lady Demons. A beautiful one off a free kick from an angle. And now Boston in the picture, 1-1-7 up against the Montreal 3-3-21, which is where we stand right now. 21-7 in favor of the Montreal Angels, and they'll bring it back up to center and ball it up once again. Once again, setting up in the ruck, that's Eileen Hansen against Kelsey Martin. Up it goes. I'm sorry, it's not Kelsey Martin. That was, I believe, Belzy who took it. And kicked ahead after the nice little hit out there from Hansen. Going for it there was Anna Belford, but nice job there by Green, by Alyssa Green. Shepherding the player off the ball, and now they're just going to battle for it. And we've got a whistle. And we're going to award a free kick. They're going to award a free kick actually to Kelsey Martin now. Martin with the free kick at center. Kicks it now. Lady D's looking for a spoil. Belford's got it now. Belford with some space. Belford gets it to the boot. It's touched, though. Belzy with a kick now. That's actually sprayed wide, and I believe it's going to go wide of everything. And let's see, it winds up going in. That is a behind.
Melissa, get in there. Get in.
No idea who that went off of, but it's 3-4-22 now in favor of Montreal. Alicia Olsen to take the kick in now. And it's marked. Nice job there by Sarah Morin, number 18, for the Lady D's. She kicks it ahead now. That's heading for the boundary. Green settling under it. It's spoiled, though. And then Green knocks it ahead, but Belford takes it. She's dispossessed. Green now. Nice job by Alyssa Green getting in there. And it's kicked in. And, Hansen. Hansen almost had it there, but winds up being taken by Emily Legault. The Legault sisters, a.k.a. the first family of Quebec footy. She kicks it ahead now. Emily, 11. And that goes through and was touched. 3-5-23 now. Alicia Olsen now looking for Alyssa Green. Green marks it. Alyssa Green marks it there. So Alyssa Green has it. She has Teufel going wide. She's going to go for Holly Teufel. She's got her on the leader. She can get her. She can't. Teufel's able to get to the ball, though. And then, she's tackled from behind. Is able to get rid of it, though. So she's not called for a holding. And it's kicked ahead. I believe that was Belford that got a boot to it. And it's headed for the boundary line. And it goes out. Once again, it'll be a boundary throw-in. And knocked ahead. And let's see with it now. That's everybody, basically. Big pile up there on the field, and they will take it, and they'll ball it up once again. Latter stages of this first half. In fact, very latter. That's the horn for halftime. And after one, the score stands. The Montreal Angels, 3 goals, 5 behinds, 23 points. And the Boston Lady Demons, 1 goal, 1 behind, 7 points. We'll be back with second half action next. You're watching Stateside Footy. It's available on cable and online. Check us out online at www.statesidefootytv.com. Getting set for a second half action now in this first game of the Boston Lady Demons annual tournament. Today we are at Minuteman High School in Lexington. And right now at the half, the Angels lead the Lady Demons by a score of 3-5-23 to 1-1-7. The Demons had started with some momentum late in the first half with a couple of scores by Emily Reel, a minor and then a major. But pretty much so far, it's been mostly Angels. It's been primarily in their half of the field as we come off the center contest, and Belford tried to kick it ahead, went to ground. Belford's got it again. Belford taken down by Green, but is able to get the ball away, and going after it now. Let's see, that is number 12. Not sure who that is, but I just saw some water splashing. So we had some rain in here recently, and the field's still probably a little on the damp side, which probably makes for a greasy ball today too. And basically right now just a game of hot potato in the center there. Emily Reel's able to get it to the boot. She kicks it over, and I'm sorry, that's Reel. That was Tufel that got it to the boot. Reel's got it there. But now the Angels get it, and it's going over. And oh, nice job there. Nice job by Alyssa Green on Margot Legault. And the Demons trying to move it forward. Gets kicked over now, and right now it's a loose ball. Gilmore has it now. Leighton Gilmore. She soccers it ahead and winds up getting over to Emily Legault. I'm sorry, yeah, that's Emily. And Lindsay Belsey's got it now. It's taken away. Dispossessed, and with it now is Jen Vogel. She handballs it ahead to Emily Reel. Reel gets it to the boot, but it's dispossessed, taken by Belford. Nice smother there by Emily Hansen, though, on the kick by Belford. And taken down there, she's able to handball it out, and it goes back to ground. Still, play is live, and ball with it now is Belford, but Belford gets wrapped right up by Nikki Blaha. Bounce there, and going after it there is Tufel once again, along with Alicia Olsen. Tufel able to get the tackle there on Gilmore, and it's getting closer to the goals, though. And the kick at Belsey's got it now. Belsey shot. Oh, there's a smother there, I believe. Jen Vogel took it out. Huge kick there now. And I believe that's Gagan. And it looks like it was touched off the boot. Was touched off the boot, so just a single point. 3-6-24 now. They still want to do the lead. Kick in. Nice job there from Alicia Olsen. Marked going down there was Emily Reel. Reel's looking for some folks up forward. Hansen's out there, Holly Tufel, and she's going to kick it. Nice job there. Oh, Green almost had it, but then she was hit from behind by Anna Belford. Ball goes to ground, and it is handballed once again. Belford's got it. It's taken right out of her hands by Alyssa Green, who gets herself some space and gets it to the boot. She got Mascarella on the lead. Can't get her, though. As running in and leading to the ball there was one of the Montreal players, number 2, that's Robin Graham. And Graham kicks it now. Nice kick up the corridor. And, oh, nice mark there in defense by Eileen Hansen. Hansen takes the mark. And she's going to look to boom one up the corridor. She's got a couple of players on the lead, including Tufel. Oh, she can't get it in the spoil there, but Green's got it now. Green sidesteps. Nice job there getting around Belford. And it's brought in there by Lisa Arredondo. Arredondo, let's see here. There's a whistle, and I believe that she's going to ball it up. I say she didn't have the prior opportunity. Oh, I'm sorry, I was holding the ball. So a free kick going to... Oh, that's a huge kick there for the Angels. But stop there. Oh, and it gets right past her. And I believe that's number 2. That's Beth Meisner. And let's see, it's going to go through the sticks again, I believe. And be another minor score for Montreal. Now it's 3-7-25. And here we go with the kick in. And, oh boy, taken right there. That's Emily Legault. Emily's got it now. This might actually be in range for her. That's a big kick. That was in range for her. That's a goal. And another goal for the Angels. Their first of the half. Kind of breaks things open. Now it's 31-7. 4 goals, 7 behinds, 31 points. 1-1-7 now for Boston. Boston showing signs of promise, but Montreal obviously one of the juggernaut sides in women's footy in North America. Eileen Hansen consistent today with hit-outs from those center ruck contests. And also a nice job I'm seeing from the newcomer, Alyssa Green. Gets kicked now and going for the run there is Anna Belford. Belford was a Lady D until she went to Colorado, and now she winds up with Montreal. And kicked, and that's going to go wide. I believe that's going to be out on the full. So Lady D's will have a free kick. And let's see. Here comes the kick in. Kick in low. Goes on a hop to Eileen Hansen, who's then able to kick it out. However, the only person there is Belford, but then Belford taken down. She's able to get the ball to the boot, though. And Gagan soccers it ahead. Going for it now in the forward pocket. It's going to go over the line, so we'll have a boundary throw in the Angels' left forward pocket. As we continue second half action here. Montreal Angels a substantial lead over the Boston Lady Demons, 4-7-31 to 1-1-7. And the kick goes in right to the center. Reels, sorry, is that Reel or is that Tufel? That's Tufel. Holly Tufel's got it, and I guess they're going to try it again. And comes out, goes in between everybody. And they're having issues with the throw-in. For the boundary throw-in, both teams have to have a legitimate shot at hitting it out, and the last couple of times they hadn't. This time they have, though. And getting tackled there is Belzy. It goes to ground, and everyone's there. And here come the D's now. Trying to get it out there was number 18. That's Sarah Morin once again. And kick back, and it's going to go wide, I think. No, that's a goal. Didn't see who kicked the goal. But obviously it went through for Montreal. 5-8-38 now. And they'll bring it back up to center. 5 goals, 8 behinds, 38 points for the Montreal Angels. 1 goal, 1 behind, 7 points for the Boston Lady Demons. Of the 2 tournaments this year, Montreal had the Quebec preseason tournament, and they dominated, and they appear to be dominating here too, much like they did last year in this contest, although Boston had much of the lead and actually kicked by Amy Legault late in the game, won it for the Angels. As it's marked there, free kick, and it's heading towards center, and almost marked there, but the nice spoil by Alicia Olsen. Olsen can't get it to the boot, and it winds up getting blocked by Gagan, and it's kicked up now, and looking for Alyssa Green. Green marks it, she's going to play on, and she moves, she's got speed, she kicks to the forward 50, and it's going to go to ground. And with it there, I believe that might be, that's Annie Williams, but she gets knocked off the ball. Goes down, kicked right through the corridor. Nobody but Demons there. Lady D's now with it is Emily Reel. Reel is able to get it to the boot, but that's about as far as it goes. And they try and hand it off now and coming back through. Arredondo's got it now, and she winds up almost going down in a sea of Angels. And they've got it once again. Montreal's got numbers with it now. That's a big kick in toward the sticks, and it's going to roll, but it's going to go wide. It's going to go 4 behind. Kicked by number 10, didn't recognize her right off. 5-9-39 now. The Angels. And the kick in marked. Juggled a little bit, but then marked by Eileen Gagan. This is within range for her. We mentioned Emily Reel's goal that sent the Lady Demons to Nationals. She actually took the mark to get that kick on the free kick from Eileen Gagan. So it's kind of ironic now. Gagan's taking the free kick, and Emily Reel was on the mark. 5-10-40 now. Not sure if we're doing footy or motor oil here. And they take the kick in, and that was from Alicia Olsen. Taken there for a mark by Holly Tufel. And it bounces, and getting there, nobody. It'll get over the boundary first. But we'll have a boundary throw, and it's a good result for the Lady Demons. Just about at their half-forward flank. goes up now and goes over everyone's head. But there, and let's see, we got a whistle. And I believe she's going down for it, took some contact, so she'll get the free kick. Umpire spots the mark, and the free kick is right there. Lindsay Belzy's got it. She kicks it ahead. Nice kick up the corridor. Almost marked, went right through the arms, though. I believe that was Margot Legault. And with it now is Gilmore. Gilmore with a kick toward the sticks, and that's going to go through for a minor score. 5-11-41 now. And the kick in marked. That was nice. That's Emily Reel once again. Nice kick in from Alicia Olsen. Going in and looking and not getting. Almost had, I believe that was Muscarella on the lead. And the Angels bring it out once again. And they kick it ahead. And we had a whistle. And the umpire's calling for the ball back. I didn't see a signal. I was watching the ball. But free kick is going to go to Emily Reel. So Reel's got the free. And she'll kick a line drive. Nice! Taken by Holly Tufel. Just a nice short line drive kick. She just took that right in the midsection and went down with it. And now Tufel, nice big kick. And going under it, almost taking it there was Morin. But the Angels bring it back out once again. First person to get there is going to be Tufel. But then she's going to be sandwiched by a couple of Angels, and they come away with it. Nice tackle by Tufel, though. Getting up, Owen. That was a throw. That was a definite throw. I believe that was a throw against the Lady D's. That was number 2. That's Beth Meisner. And the mark taken. Well within range for a kick, and we could see some more points now for the Angels. That's a big kick. It's on the way. And, actually had the distance, just wasn't on line, and it's going to be a point. 5-12-42 now for the Angels. And the kick in, taken by Green. And we got a whistle here. Green took the kick, but then after she took the mark, the umpire blew the whistle to pay the mark. And she stopped, not realizing she had already started to play on. Sometimes it happens in most sports when you hear the whistle blow, you stop play, obviously. This is one of the few sports in which you don't. And now kicked ahead by Emily Legault. And it goes all the way back to Alicia Olsen, who gets it now. And she's just going to kick it along the ground. Winds up going almost to the feet. And here comes Green once again. Alyssa Green. She's going to be pulled down. That's going to be, I believe, holding the ball. Yep. Holding the ball and Alyssa Green. Tackle there and the free kick going to Eileen Gagan. Big kick by Gagan. Landing up under it, though. A couple of demons. It's dropped, though. Morin had it, and now it winds up in Angel hands. But soccered away now by Tufel. Tufel's able to get it, but then gets tackled. It's knocked ahead now, and with it is Emily Legault. Smothered! Eileen Hansen getting in there once again. And kicked ahead. And lands on the ground in front of Sandy Destra. With it now is Sarah Muscarella. Tries to kick over. She's got somebody there in front. Has taken off the ball. That's Andy Williams. Williams fighting for it, though, trying to get it. She's hit high. That's got to be a free kick. Andy Williams going down for the ball. Took the high contact. She'll get the free kick. As Lady D's going to change some players out. Andy Williams getting set to take the free kick. And it goes in. And, almost taken in front right there. And it's going to go through. And, it's knocked. Oh, boy. And it's a rush behind, looks like. Yep. Just a rush behind. 1, 2, 8 now for the Lady Demons. After the rush behind there. Basically, the Angels just took it and booted it through the behind post before the Demons had a chance to pick it up and get it to the boot. And almost getting it there was Arredondo. Battling for it now, and a few players. Eileen Hansen doing a nice job shepherding the Angel player off the ball. And it's coming in now, and then knocked down. One of the Angels there as the kick goes, and it's marked. It's Belford. Belford will play on. Is that Belford? Doesn't look like Belford. That's Belford right there, I believe. Yep, that's her. No, that was Belford. I'm sorry, it's number 10 now. unless I've got this messed up here. No, this is, okay, Anna Belford is 10. So who's 5 then? Let's see, the kick goes through, and, oh, it's marked right before. Who got that? I believe that was Holly Tufel. Just saved a score, just saved points. And she kicks it ahead now. Looking for Emily Reel on the wing, or Lisa Arredondo winds up going out of bounds. It'll be a boundary throw-in. So let's see. Knocked out once again, and battle for it after the initial ruck contest. Emily Reel kicks it ahead, looking for Sandy Destra. Another Lady D in there as well going after it. I can't get the number from here. And let's see here. Did it go out? Yep, it went out of bounds, so we'll have another, or will we? Nope, it's actually a free kick for the Angels. Marked! Nice job there, Margot Legault. Or did it go out of bounds? Yeah, it must have gone out of bounds on the full because they're giving the ball to Tufel. It's a free kick for Holly Tufel. The ball did go out on the full, and she kicks it ahead now, looking for and not getting one of her teammates, but the ball winds up going off a couple of sets of hands, and it rolls through now on the far wing. Angels dealing once again. Oh, goes right through the arms of Jen Vogel, and it's kicked ahead now. Setting up and getting it in defense once again, Alicia Olsen. And that's going to do it. That's full time. Some good play by the Lady D's in spots, but Montreal coming out the big winners. Final score after this first game, Montreal Angels 5 goals, 12 behinds, 42 points, and the Boston Lady Demons 1 goal, 2 behinds, 8 points. Coming up next, we've got more women's footy action for you. Stay tuned. You're watching the Boston Lady Demons Women's Footy Tournament right here on Stateside Footy.
Australian rules football? In the U.S.? That's right. The United States Australian Football League is in a city near you. Go to USAFL.com, find your team, check them out. We're a group full of men and women just like you. Join us for the fun athletic competition. Stay for the camaraderie.
We want the champion!
Log on and sign up to join your team at USAFL.com.
And they're getting set to ball it up here. This is game number 2, the Boston Lady Demons against the New York Lady Magpies. And it's a hit out of the ruck. I believe that was Green who hit that out there. And Lady Pies looking to advance it now with the ball there, trying to get it. Actually, nobody as it goes to ground. Christina Licata tried to get it for a little bit there. But then that goes to ground and basically just turning into a hot potato. Kicked ahead there now by the Lady Pies. Goes through everybody. Going for it there for the Lady D's was Arredondo. Andrea Casillas for the Lady Pies. And now the battle for it in there is Beth Meisner for the Lady D's. Kicked ahead. I believe that was Casillas, but it's smothered. And Casillas has it once again. And the Lady Pies keep going towards their end of the ground. But it's taken once again in defense by Alicia Olsen. Alicia Olsen doing great things on the back line for the Lady D's today. Kicked, a nice mark again. We mentioned before, Holly Tufel really good at taking those marks. She took a whole bunch of nationals. She took a bunch in the last game. She takes another one here. Nice kick ahead, and it's going to roll. And it's going to wind up going out of bounds, but it's a really nice result there for the Lady Demons as it goes pretty much out of bounds to their right half-forward flank. And it's tossed in. And Green tried to knock it over and couldn't do it. And the Lady Pies start working with it. Licata's got it now. Christina Licata kicking up, looking for, and not getting her target yet, but she's got it now. She picks up the ball, is able to kick it, and once again, looks like Olsen will be the first one there. Maybe not, takes a bounce. She's able to soccer it away, though, out of the hands of the onrushing Lady Pie. Olsen's got it now. She's going to play on. She's going to kick it right off the near wing, and it's going to go forward, rolls off, takes a couple of bounces there. Going in first, that's Destra and Green for the Lady Demons. Green now tries to push it over. She's got it now. Gets it over to Emily Reel, and looks like we had a call for a throw. And a free kick going to the Lady Pies. New York Lady Magpies have the free kick. Free kick there going to number 19. That's Melissa Fodor. And it's marked there by Holly Tufel again. She kicks it. Nice little bit of a spiral. Goes over the hands of Emily Reel. Winds up in the hands of Sarah Muscarella. And it comes out now. But she picks it back up. And then she's dispossessed once again. A battle for her right now at center half forward for the Lady D's, rather. And we'll have a whistle. And I believe they'll just ball it up as the ball is tied up. And they do ball it up. And Real to handle the rucking duties now for the Lady D's. And to the head and kicked ahead. Getting under it. Oh, it just goes right through her hands, though. It's one of the newer Lady Demons. I believe that's actually, that's Meisner again. Oh, Casillas gets it, but she sprays it off the side of her foot. But it's going to land just before it goes out of bounds. So it won't be a free kick. It didn't go out on the full. It'll be a boundary throw-in. But a good result for the Lady Magpies as it's a boundary throw-in right in their right forward pocket. And Real puts it in, and almost goes right into the hands of one of the Lady Pies. Lady D's running with it now, though, and they kick it ahead. Nobody there but Lady Magpies, though. That's Licata with it now. Christina Licata kicks it, looking for somebody out on the wing. And it's going to bounce and be kicked ahead, and it just stops in the ground, dead, for Alicia Olsen to pick up. And she just runs through a whole bunch of tacklers, juggles, gets it again, kicks it ahead. And tries to get it over to Muscarella. Muscarella right now leading the race to the ball, although I believe Alison Vorsatz is in there too. I believe she's going to get it, but winds up bouncing off a player and going to ground. She's taken down, but she's able to handball it away. And once again, the Lady Pies are on with it, and they kick it ahead, and it's going to bounce and go, bounce right off the hands of Beth Meisner. Taken once again by New York. And she's tackled, and holding the ball, I think. And the free kick going to the Lady Demons after that tackle. And they're trying to line up, get a couple of targets going right now. Nice kick there. Short kicked, actually, but wound up in the hands of one of the Demons, but then she's hauled down. I believe that might be Real again. And we'll toss it up once again. And not really hit up, but then taken out by the Lady Pies. Once again, Olsen takes it in defense. She'll stop. She won't play on. She'll just go back and take the free kick. Alicia Olsen once again. Big kick. She's looking for Alyssa Green on the wing. However, it's taken there, actually. Sarah Morin's got it now. Morin kicks it ahead. She's got a Lady D on the lead, too. A couple of them. Hansen marks it. She's got it. Uses the height and the reach to her advantage. And just outreach over Alison Vorsatz, and she's able to take that mark. She kicks it. She's looking for the goals. Goes through everybody. That's a goal. Big goal there, Eileen Hansen, after that mark. Beautiful mark. Beautiful kick. Beautiful goal. As a result, Lady Demons, first points. And they lead right now, 6-0. Eileen Hansen with the first goal for the Lady D's. After a nice mark, and once again, here comes Green with it now. Green showing some speed, touches it. She's able to get some space for herself, is able to sidestep. She gets it again, kicks it. She's able to get it to the boot, but it doesn't go far because she was harassed from behind. And kicked to, actually, she couldn't get it to the boot, and then now Sandy Destra handballs it over, gets it over to Morin. Morin with a kick towards the sticks that's going to go wide. It's going to stay in play, though, I believe. It'll roll out of bounds. Still a good result for the Demons, as it will result in a boundary throw-in in their left forward pocket. And it comes now, and it lands between everybody, and it's kicked out by the Lady Pies. Oh, take it again. Nice job there, Eileen Hansen. Another big mark there by Eileen Hansen. And she kicks another big kick toward the sticks, and another goal. Hansen with 2 in a row. And right now, the Lady Demons lead 2 straight 12. New York yet to score. Eileen Hansen with 2 quick goals. And Boston getting out to a very early lead here. And everyone gets set for the center ball up once again. And winds up going to, taking it there, but then getting tackled. That was Siobhan McHale for the Lady Pies. Ball goes to ground. McHale's got it again. McHale almost taken away from behind by Hansen, but then, goes over the hands now of Alicia Olsen. Olsen's got it, though. She's able to get it to the boot. And let's see. I think that's going to be a kick out. Let's see. Did that go out on the full? I think I saw the umpire signal out on the full. Or is it just going to be a boundary throw-in? Nope. Did go out on the full. Lady Pies will get the free kick. And nice kick into the forward 50, but it's going to stop, it's going to roll, and it's going to go out. Still a good result for the Lady Pies, though. It's a throw into their left forward pocket. It comes up once again, and kind of simultaneous hit-outs to no real advantage. Then a number of players hit the deck. There's a battle for it there. That's one of those cases where Aussie Rules Football kind of becomes a high-stakes twister on steroids. And let's see, hit out once again. And Andrea Casillas couldn't get it to the boot. And still to ground now. And picking up, I believe that's Tufel. And she kicks it out, and that's just going to roll out, I think. Nope, still in play. Let's see, it goes out now. That'll be a boundary throw-in. And the players line up and hit out in the Lady D's direction, but winding up in the hands of the Lady Pies. With it now is Hanson. Hanson handballs it, looking for Emily Reel. And once again, the ball is going to go out of bounds at the Lady Pies left half forward flank. Tossed back in. Hit out by the Pies. Arredondo there. Couldn't get it. And someone got dispossessed out there, and it's going to wind up going out of bounds once again. So we'll have another boundary throw in. Action all happening on the far wing. Goes up once again. And hit out to advantage. And it's going to go out once again. Boundary throw in. They toss it back in again. And knocked ahead by Eileen Hansen. Interesting method of ball movement here, just to keep hitting it out so it rolls over and you get to further advanced throw-ins down the line. We started out at halfback flank for the D's, but now with it is Green. And she's got speed. She gets away. She's able to get it to the boot. Goes through everybody, though. Once again, he picked up by one of the Lady Pies, but then she's dispossessed. And going in there is Green once again. And kicked ahead there. That's number 19. That's Melissa Fodor. And it goes to ground now. Trying to get it there with Sarah Moore. With it now is Drea Casillas. Casillas kicks up, goes off the hands of Beth Meisner. A couple of players in there. A couple of players bump, but no high contact. And a whole lot of players there. And we got a whistle, and they'll once again toss it up for grabs. And it comes through once again and moved ahead by the Lady D's. But the Lady Pies have it now. And they kick it ahead looking for something, anything. And it's going to go through, and it's going to roll over. That's going to be a goal. I didn't see who kicked that one, but a huge grubber just kept going and going and going. It was like the Energizer Bunny of kicks. It just kept going and going and going. And it's the first major score, first score of any type, actually, for the Lady Magpies. No idea who kicked it, but winds up going in for the Lady Magpies. So now it's Boston 2 straight 12, and the Magpies 1 straight 6. And they'll ball it up once again at center. Green tries to knock it forward into the hands of Christina Licata. Then it's soccered ahead by Holly Tufel. There's a race for it now, and going ahead getting it and getting hauled down is one of the Magpies there. And let's see, I believe that was Destra that had it, but she's dispossessed. Now the Lady Pies have it again, kicked ahead, and goes to the ground, winds up in the hands of number 32. That's Renee Koff. And let's see. Got a free kick going to the Eileen Hansen. I believe that was holding the ball call. And she kicks it. Oh, almost goes to Tufel. She's got it now. Can't get it to the... Well, actually, she kind of gets it to the boot. Just avoids the call. And battle now for it right in front of the D's goals. And we've got a whistle and a free kick going to the Lady Pies. No idea why. Kicks ahead now and marked by Tufel. Question now is, does Tufel just go for the whole bowl of wax here? Or does she try a setup shot? She's, actually, it's going to wind up being a high kick, set up, knocked down, fisted away by the Lady Pies. Going after it now, that's Real. Licata's in there. Also, that's number 35, that's Laura Hockley. And goes down and trying to get away with it now. That's, once again, Melissa Fodor for the Lady Pies. We got another whistle. And what have we got here? Looks like a free kick. Free kick for the Lady Pies, and they kick it ahead. But they don't have numbers there. The Demons do. Meisner's in there. And it's kicked ahead. And Hansen's got it. She stops. She takes the free kick.
We need to change names on the jerseys for girls who just one number.
And kicks in, and it goes. It's marked. Holly Tufel once again. Tufel's got it now. Another kick in towards the goals. Bunch of players camped out underneath, and it's not marked. It goes off a set of hands, and it's going to go through for the first minor score of the match. 2-1-13 now for Boston. One straight 6 for the Magpies. And now the Lady Pies to take the kick in from their own back goal square. Winds up going, almost taken there by Sarah Muscarella. And Vorsatz is in there too now. And the Lady Pies are able to get it out. They just kick it, goes along the ground, goes past everybody, winds up in the hands of Arredondo. Lisa Arredondo kicks it ahead now. And, almost marked there by Sarah Muscarella. She's able to get it though, and then gets steamrolled by a couple of Lady Pies. Still a loose ball on the ground. Lady Pies have it now. They try and kick it ahead, and it's marked. Lady Pies on the move now. I believe that was Drea Casillas again. She kicks it up the wing, looking for somebody, anybody, and it winds up hitting the ground and rolling and picked up, though. Lady Pies have the numbers. They kick it toward the sticks now and going in there, and it's going to wind up being rushed through for a behind, it looks like. So now the Lady Pies have their first minor score as well, which means, once again, the difference is a straight kick. It's 2-1-13 right now to 1-1-7 in favor of the Boston Lady Demons as the kick in taken from the back goal square by Alicia Olsen, and it's marked there by Emily Reel. Emily Reel, left half-back flank, she's got it, and she kicks it ahead now. She's looking for Tufel. Tufel taking it out from the back. Green's in there as well. Can she get to it? She just can't really get a clean hold on it. It didn't really sit well for her. Kicked in. Big smother once again. Eileen Hansen in there, smothering another kick there. That was a huge kick. That was number 28. That was Siobhan McHale once again. She tried to get it into the Demons' forward half, and Eileen Hansen said, nothing doing here. She blocked it there, and we'll ball it up. The players detangle themselves from each other, and umpire Bruce Rogers will put it up for grabs once again. Goes to the Lady Pies now, and with it once again, that's McHale almost taken down. McHale kicks it ahead. I think that was smothered. Might have gone off somebody's hand, and then it goes back to ground. There's a battle for it, and once again, we will have a stoppage in play. And actually, looks like we have low contact, so it'll be a free kick. Free kick for the Lady Demons. And that'll do it. She can still take the kick, but obviously can't really do anything with it, and she'll just opt not to. So that's the end of first half action. Right now, the Lady D's to an early lead, and they lead by a straight kick. The score at the end of one half, the Boston Lady Demons, 2 goals, 1 behind, 13 points, and the New York Magpies, 1 goal, 1 behind, and 7 points. Coming up next, we will have second half action for you. You're watching the program that brings you Australian Rules Football on American Public Access TV. You're watching Stateside Footy. Just about to start the second half here between the Boston Lady Demons and the New York Lady Magpies. Right now the Demons lead it by a straight kick, 2-1-13 to 1-1-7. Obviously the Demons were on the losing end of their first match against the Montreal Angels. After this game, the Montreal Angels take on the Lady Pies, and then it's going to be a combined game. It's basically going to be the Boston Demons and the Lady Eagles against the Angels and the Magpies, kind of a combined team. So it's basically going to be the Lady Deagles against the Lady Mangles or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Anyway. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea, seeing how the Angels usually mangle their opposition. And it's tossed up, and we've started the second half of play here. And no clear advantage, but now getting it, that's Licata, by the way, who kicked the first goal for the Lady Pies. She gets it now over to Drea Casillas, although she can't get it. And it's battle of the 11s now. It's Casillas and Arredondo. Kicked ahead by Hansen, who's got 2 goals for the Lady Demons. And it goes to ground there, and it's taken and kicked out by the Lady Pies. And almost taking the mark there was number 32, that's Renee Koff. It bounced out of her hands, though, but the Lady Pies still move it ahead, trying to get it over, and I believe that's Casillas with it now. She's almost hauled down by Arredondo, but she's able to get it to the boot. Oh, my goodness, that's a great mark by Eileen Hansen. Sliding, dropping to one knee, and getting in there. Just getting in ahead of the New York player. Taking a beautiful intercept mark in her back half. And kicks it up now, and nice one there. Holly Tufel once again. Holly Tufel today has been a marking machine. And she kicks it ahead. Nice job there. And it goes through just about everybody. And no one has it yet. Dester trying to get in there. But it's kicked out by the Lady Pies. And the Lady Pies have numbers right now. They've got 3 people around the ball. Oh, hold down. Oh, let's see what we've got there. We've got a free kick. Going to the Lady Pies. I believe we might have had a little bit of contact on that there, so the Lady Pies will get the free kick. And she'll kick it ahead now. Going to the wing, settling under it, not getting it though. Bounced off the hands of Alyssa Green. Green's got it now. And she handballs it over to Hansen. Hansen on the move now. Hansen, tries to kick it, goes off the foot. Winds up in the hands of Sandy Destra now. Destra tries to kick it ahead, looking for a target and finding a target, but it's a Magpie target. It's Sophia Redmond, number 39 for the Lady Magpies. She kicks it out now, but Green takes the intercept mark. Alyssa Green within range of goal. About at about 45-degree angle or so. This is the same angle that Emily Reel had in the first game against Montreal on the other goal. Green's got it, and she kicks it. Just a little grubber that goes ahead. And a couple of the Lady Pies come away with it. And they kick it out, and going in for it, it bounces. Oh, and just bounces past Eileen Hansen. But Hansen gets back and picks it up now. Look at Hansen go. She gets around everybody, gets it to the boot. And I think that's going to be a little offline. It's going to be just a minor. But still, really nice effort from Eileen Hansen as she continues to fill the score sheet for the Lady Pies, Lady Demons rather. The Lady Pies getting set to take the kick in from their own back goal square. And they kick it now, and Tufel almost marked it there, almost jumped in there and got the intercept. Bunch of players going in after it now. And it's kicked along the far wing. And with it there is Licata now. Licata tracked down and dispossessed. And holding the ball call, Eileen Hansen gets her, wraps her up, dispossesses her, gets the call for holding the ball. Holding the ball / incorrect disposal. As a result, Eileen Hansen will get the free. And she kicks it in, looking for somebody in close, and it's going to go to ground. Going through a whole bunch of players here. And the Lady Pies looking to move it now. She's, once again, that's got to be holding the ball, and it is. Lady D's with a kick in tight, but it's a really tough angle. So I believe that's Tufel with it. So question is, will it be or is that real? I can't see from here. Let's see, it's kicked through and just misses, just offline. But it still increases the lead for the Lady Demons. Lead now up to 8. 2 goals, 3 behinds, 15 points to 1 goal, 1 behind, 7 points. And once again, Lady Pies taking the kick in, and it's marked. Nice job there. Lady Demons, I believe that's Sarah Muscarella. Muscarella's got it now. Trying to set somebody up in front. Got a few players in there. They get it, and it's taken. I believe that's Tufel once again. It is Holly Tufel. Another mark for her. She keeps racking them up. A lot of touches for her today. And the kicks it through, and misses, goes offline. It's a point. And 2-4-16 now. Kick in once again taken by the Lady Pies. Bounces in front, and she can't get it to the boot. Reel's got it now. Reel off angle, but she's in range. It's not going to come back far enough. I think it'll go off a couple of hands too, and it'll be another point. But the Lady Demons continuing the pressure in their forward area. Technically, they're forward 50, although I'm not really sure if it's 50 meters or not, but just for the sake of lingo, I'll just say forward 50. And let's see here. We've had a free kick. Or is it? Or did she go over? I think what might have happened is she ran out of the goal square before she took the kick. During the kick-in, if you run out of the goal square without taking the kick, what winds up happening is there's a ball up right at the tip of the goal square, right at the edge of the goal square, which is what they're doing. So she ran a little too far before taking that kick in, and it's a great opportunity now for the Lady Demons. It goes to a couple of sets of hands there, and tried to kick there. I believe that was Real, trying to kick that one out there. And Lady D's going over there. Standing stout on defense, though, the Lady Pies, who trail right now by 10. And once again, it'll be balled up, punched ahead by Green. Kicked over, and it was touched. Went off a hand on the way through the goal, so it'll be a point. But it was kicked by number 18, Sarah Morin. So now it's 2-6-18. And the kick in taken once again by the Lady Pies. Goes through everybody. Winds up now going into Teufel's hands. She's able to, let's see. Looks like holding the ball. She got tackled and wasn't able to get rid of it in time. So now the Lady Pies will have a free kick at their own right halfback flank. Kicking it ahead right now, looking toward the center, trying to get some numbers up. And it goes off a bunch of hands, goes off the ground. But kicked ahead now. And the Lady Pies are on the move. And it's going to be out of bounds. We'll have another boundary throw in. Good to see, by the way, wearing the number 0, Nikki Blaha, who's been a member of the Lady D's for the last couple of years. And let's see. Goes once again the far wing to the ground. And they're trying to get it now. They kick it ahead. And marked. Nice job there. Nice catch there by Sam Wolf, number 38, for the Lady Pies. And she lines up for the free kick. Sarah Morin on the mark. And she kicks it ahead. Oh, boy. We just mentioned Nikki Blaha. I'm going to mention her a lot because I mentioned her and she took a mark in defense. Saved a point. Saved some points. So maybe if I mention her more, good things will happen. She tries to kick it over and almost taken by Teufel. Winds up in the pocket and then soccered out. And here come the Lady Demons all the way over. Goes over everybody's hands. There's a race for it now. Muscarella's in there. Also, Destra Muscarella's got it now, actually. She tries to get it ahead. Meisner's in there as well in the action, as well as Arredondo. It'll go to ground, and let's see. They try and get it off, and now with it, that's Morin. Morin with a kick toward the sticks, and that's a goal, I think. That's a goal! Morin kicked the last point. Now she adds a major score to that minor. 3-6-24 now for the Lady Demons. And they'll bring it back to center and ball it up once again. Once again, they get set and they change everybody out. Get all the arrangements in place. And you see in the back the Montreal Angels getting set for their next game, which will be against these Lady Magpies. And knocked out of the ruck contest there by number 39. That's Sophia Redmond for the Lady Pies. Standing her ground there, momentarily anyway, was Blaha. Winds up being kicked toward the sticks. First one there, Alicia Olsen. Olsen's got it. Oh, and she's tackled. Oh, holding the ball. I believe that was Drea Casillas, or was it? Yeah, Drea Casillas. Of course, a lot of the women you see on this ground here are part of the U.S. Freedom National Team. It's going to compete in the 49th Parallel Cup. And it's going to go right, not come back. So Casillas with a point. So now it's 1-2-8 for the Lady Pies. Mentioned the Freedom, the 49th Parallel Cup. It's going to be in August in Edmonton, Alberta. Kicked ahead now by the Magpies. That's a goal! That's a nice job there. That was Heather Serpico, number 31. Nice kick there. As a result, it's now 2-2-14. 2-2-14 to the Demons 3-6-24. So it's still a 10-point difference right now. And comes once again and out of the ruck, kicked ahead by the Lady D's with it now. Hansen gets hauled down. Loses the ball. No call. Bunch of tackles in there. Ball goes loose once again. And picked up momentarily by Meisner, but now taken by the Lady Pies. That's a bit of a grubber, and they come. Oh, my goodness. She gets the handball off, but she gets wiped out in the process of doing it. And they're still playing along the far wing, trying to move it up some more. Lady Pies getting late in the second half. They trail by 2 kicks. And once again, it's in the Lady D's forward pocket, and it's kicked, and it's going to go out on the full. Well, in this case, I guess out in the foliage as they pull it out of the trees. Obviously, this isn't quite the MCG here. More like the MBG, the Minuteman baseball ground. Mark taken on the far wing there, actually at the right halfback flank for the Lady Pies. They kick it ahead now. And taken, is that Teufel once again? of anyone. Talk about racking up possessions and marks today. Holly Tufel is top of the list. Gets it on a bounce to Eileen Hansen. Hansen gets some room. She's able to get it to the boot. It's a big kick. It's going through. And, it's offline. That looked like it was going good, but wound up just being offline. Another minor score, but once again, Eileen Hansen filling the score sheet today in the second match. So now it's 3-7-25 to 2-2-14. Lady Pies take the kick in. Goes over pretty much almost everybody. Almost marked there by Heather Serpico. And it goes to ground once again. Kicked ahead. Trying and not getting Casillas for first, but she's able to get it now. Handball it back. But she handballs it to Tufel. Tufel takes it for the Lady D's. Tries to get it over. Can't do it. And it winds up going over. That was Jen Vogel who was trying to get it there. Once again, we mentioned before, Jen Vogel coming back, took a serious knee injury at the beginning of last season. In fact, I think it was at the Quebec preseason tournament that she took that. Kick comes in now ahead of Casillas. Giving chase now is Sam Wolf. Andrea Casillas is going to go, I believe, out of bounds, and they'll just have another boundary throw in. Up it goes, way over, and through everybody onto the Lady Pies. And bounces off Eileen Hansen. Accidental smother, but she'll take it, and she's able to get it to the boot. And it goes trying to get it through Destra, through everybody. Not quite. And here come the Lady Pies once again. They kick it ahead right into the hands of Holly Tufel, and she lets a big boomer go. And let's see here. It's going between, I think that's Wersatz and Andy Williams. Williams got it now. Andy Williams gets it to the boot, but it's going to not make it to the net. Didn't quite have the journey to make it to the goals. So it's kicked ahead now once again along the wing. Still kept in. Real kicks it, a little bit of a centering ball, or is she going for goal? It's going to roll, it's going to go wide, and it's going to go all the way out. No points there, but still a good result for the Lady Demons as they get the boundary throw in their right forward pocket. And it goes in once again, and Sarah Morin has it. She kicks toward the goals, and that looks like a major. It is. Morin with another goal. 4-7-31 now. Sarah Morin with her second goal of the match. At this point, I would say the Lady D's are pretty much home.
She's on offense. She's up on the forward line. Just go to the forward line.
Okay. A little bit of an interchange there. Alyssa Green comes back on. And Hansen's got it. She tries to move it. Almost kick in danger. There we go. Eileen Hansen was down for it. And actually, hopefully her hand's okay. She's kind of waving her hand a little bit there. And big kick in. Going towards center. Real going to market. Almost taken there out. And with it now, that's Morin. Morin taken down from behind. And it's going to be balled up. As once again, we have the ball under a whole bunch of stuff. And knocked ahead. Right into the hands of the Lady Pies, though. And they move it out now. Kick goes ahead. And Hansen's got it now. Hansen, though, taken down from behind. And we got a whistle and the free kick. I believe it was a push in the back. So Hansen will get the free kick. It's close to her range. Let's see what she lets go here. That's a booming kick. It's going to go in front. It's going to be a contest. It's going to bounce off a foot. And Real going down for it. And let's see here. Still a battle for it. Lady Pies trying to move it out. They can't. And we've got another whistle. And that's going to do it. We're at full time. That's going to do it. Lady D's may have dropped the first one, but the second one, they come out entirely victorious. Final score of the Boston Lady Demons, 4 goals, 7 behinds, 31 points. And the New York Magpies, 2 goals, 2 behinds, 14 points. That'll do it for this game, but we've got more action coming up. We've got the third game of this Boston Lady Demons women's footy doubleheader. Triple header, actually. Try saying that one 5 times fast. Coming up next, we've got the New York Lady Magpies back in action. They'll be taking on the Montreal Angels, who you've already seen in this episode. We'll be back with that action next. You're watching Stateside Footy, the program that brings you Australian rules football on American public access television. We're available on cable and online at www.statesidefootytv.com. On to game 3 now here in the Lady Demons Women's Footy Tournament. Boy, that is such a mouthful. But we are getting it out here. And right now, getting out on the ground, the New York Lady Magpies and the Montreal Angels. And joining me for this one, members actually going to be part of the Philadelphia Hawks for the later game here. Brian Barish. Brian, welcome aboard.
Thanks, Bill. Always a great time to be here, and it's a beautiful day for footy.
Yeah, indeed. As they get it out of the opening ruck and Montreal takes it, there's a big surprise there. They wind up kicking it, goes off the foot of Alison Vorsatz, and then goes back to ground. They're trying to battle for it now as the ball travels toward the far wing. And once again, this turns into Twister on steroids as they're just going after the ball. And let's see, another player goes to ground. Lady Pie's trying to come out with it now. She's hauled down. Is able to get rid of the ball, though. And it's kicked ahead. And it goes to Casillas now. Casillas, let's go at Grubber. It's going to go pretty much hug the boundary line. And Montreal picks it up in defense now in their own back pocket. And it's a big high kick. Nobody there, and it goes into the hands of Margot Legault, and she's going to kick it ahead. And goes through the hands of Alison Vorsatz, who spoiled the marking attempt there by number 7. That's Jane Fenlon for the Angels. And I'll ball it up there as we have a dispute in possession. Knocked ahead by the Lady Pies. I believe that was Vorsatz in the ruck, and it's coming through now. Christina Licata. I'm sorry, that's not Licata. That's number 1 for... I'm sorry, no, that must be number 7 because there is no number 1. It's hard to see numbers from this distance here, but I believe that was Licata. Kicked ahead now toward the forward 50 for the Angels, and trying to get it there was Lindsay Belsey, but winds up coming out and then back in, and goes and picked up by Vorsatz in her back pocket, and she's dispossessed, and the ball's going to go over the line just short of the goalpost. And it's a boundary throw-in. And they're still playing even though the ball went out of bounds. It's a big day of footy here. 5 games total. This is the third of the 5. And it's taken out once again and just kind of goes along the ground. And we have a whistle. And a free kick is going to New York, the Lady Magpies.
Looked like a throw over there, Bill.
Okay.
All right. So the Magpies about to put it back into play. Directly across from us, kicked back into the middle. Knocked free by 2 players. Montreal trying to advance it. Big scrum over there, and the umpire says, give it to me, we'll have a ball up. It's underway here, Montreal and New York. Ball back into play. Knocked backwards by the Angels. Still battle for it over there, and now when it's taken defensively by New York, by number 38 over there, that's Sam Wolf. And then the mark by Montreal. About a 45-degree angle. Looking for a lead. That's a ski jump ball high in the air. Who wants it? And a nice mark taken offensively. It looks like that just might have traveled 15. And she'll have a shot for goal, trying to open the scoring. Kick is up on the way. Looks good from here. And Mr. Umpire agrees. And that's the first score of the game. It goes to the Montreal Angels, 1 straight 6. New York Magpies yet to score. Good job of getting some points off of their kind of ragged play here in the opening couple of minutes, Bill.
Okay. The kick, by the way, was on number 5, Julie Gailey. We had a little bit of confusion in the last game because the original roster we had Anna Belford as number 5. She's actually wearing number 10, which we figured out late in the game. But Julie Gailey is the one wearing number 5, and she was the one who just made that kick. So now it's 1 straight 6 for Montreal, and so far no points yet for the Lady Pies.
It all looks the same from here, Bill.
Well, no, because the other thing is Belford's got the blonde ponytail as well as Julie Gailey.
Right.
So and then when she got close, I'm like, that's Belford. I look close. I was like, that's not Belford, because obviously Anna Belford used to play for the Lady Demons.
Right.
And once again, it goes to ground, and it'll be tied up there, so it'll be balled back up. And a hit out by Emily Legault. And with it now, that's number 14. That's Eileen Gagan. It goes off of a foot. I believe that was Vorsatz who tried to kick it ahead. And kicked ahead now by Robin Graham for the Lady Angels, which is kind of redundant, I know, but old habits die hard. Let's see here. It goes forth, and the Lady Pies kick it ahead now. And, trying to go for it there, almost getting it there. Was one of the Lady Pies. One of the Angels has it, but she's hauled down before she can get a good kick away. That's number 87, who I actually do not have here. She's able to kick it ahead, though, and the ball heads toward the boundary on the far wing. Picked up, though, by Gailey, and she's almost taken high. Just kept the hands below the shoulder line. And she's hauled down now. She's able to get it to the hand, though, and take it out. And with it now, that's Renee Koff for the Lady Pies. Tries to kick it ahead. The ball's still on the ground, and they're trying to move it ahead right now. Kicked over and into Angels territory once again, and trying to handball it there to nobody. Basically, was one of the Lady Pies there, number 39. Ooh. That's Sophia Redmond.
Splashdown.
Splashdown. Yeah, there's a couple of pockets there where we had some rain here the last couple of days, but as a result, the field's still a little wet, and we've got a whistle. And didn't see the indication from the umpire, but it looks like a free kick to the Lady Magpies, as they have it in their own back half. And they kick it ahead now. It looks like they've got numbers, but going in for the spoil there is Gagan. Ball's loose, it goes to ground. Won't sit for the Lady Pie, trying to pick it up, though. And with it now, that's Gailey. Gailey now in a sea of Magpies. Gets it over, and it's kicked, and it's marked there by Allison Vorsatz in defense. Vorsatz now taking it and kicking it ahead, and it bounces. Margot Legault's got it now. She's a dead eye from that range. And indeed, she keeps that reputation up as Montreal doubles up their score.
Got a friendly bounce on that one, too. Got a lot of force spin, a lot of top spin, and went in.
Little momentum goes a long way. And score now is 2 straight 12 for the Angels.
You're talking about the field here, Bill. Last week, the Hawks hosted the Baltimore-Washington Eagles and the New York Magpies. There were a number of lakes on the field. It had rained for 2 days straight before that. I thought playing in the forward line, I was going to need scuba gear.
Yeah, brush up on your water polo rules.
Yes, ma'am.
Kicking ahead now. And that kick was smothered, goes to ground, and winds up going under one of the Angels. That's number 9, who I don't have here, although I think I remember someone saying it was Judith Stein. And it's kicked ahead now. Big kick there by Eileen Gagan. It bounces. Like Belzy's got it now. Belzy's got some clear room. She gets it to the boot, and it looks like it's going through. Another goal for Belzy. She had a couple against the Lady Demons.
And Stein makes that play in the middle, Bill. We're able to get free and get the handball off. That led to that kick for Belzy to be able to put it through.
Of course, Judith Stein, one-time captain of the U.S. Freedom, the women's team. In fact, she's still the captain? Or
No, she is not the captain anymore. But she was the captain for the first U.S. Freedom appearance in the International Cup. Mm-hmm. So... longtime member of the Baltimore-Washington Eagles squad, wearing the colors of the Montreal Angels.
Right, and after this game is over, there's going to be a combined 18s game. It's basically the Lady Demons and the Lady Eagles going up against the Lady Pies and the the Angels. So it'll be an 18-on-18 game, which ought to be pretty interesting after this one's done. In the first half here, about midway through, and Montreal right now with a lead of 3 straight kicks. Oh, that's
without the ball.
Yeah, but also that hand was high. That could have been called a high tackle. In fact, I think it was. Yep. High tackle called against Belzy. The free kick will go to the Magpies. Bit of a shank and a ski jump all in one. Maybe we'll call that a
shank jump.
There we go. Yeah, a shank jump. There we go.
There you go. Why not?
All right. It goes back. Gagan going after it now. Gagan hauled that. Oh, boy. That was a heavy tackle. And looks like she's clutching her leg. And they're going to be calling in some medical people here.
And they went straight away from that.
That was a really rough tackle. And she is holding, oh, my goodness, I hope it's not her knee. We mentioned Judith Stein being a fixture on the U.S. national team. Another fixture on the U.S. national team laying on the ground before us right now, Eileen Gagan. And that was a really awkward tackle that she took. I believe that was Melissa Fodor, number 19, that hauled her down. Landed weird on her body. I think her legs were at a weird angle, too.
And that's rough because I don't think she thought she had the ball there. Usually you'll see that, why are they trying to make the tackle without the ball like that? And
she did have the ball.
Yeah.
But what seems to be at least preliminary good news, Eileen Gagan being helped off the field a little bit, but able to get out mostly under her own power, which is terrific. Obviously, as we were mentioning, we've seen a little bit of history with knee injuries in the last couple of years, so that's a good sign, but obviously definitely in a degree of discomfort. But she's coming off the ground, and but she's walking, so that's good. So that's a very hopeful sign for Eileen Gagan. Once again, one of the preeminent players, I guess, in American women's footy these days. Obviously, when you think of some of the we mentioned Judith Stein already, Karen Stabline, a few of the members of the Lady Eagles actually quite good, quite well known, and quite basically known for doing great things in the national ranks, but also in their teams as well. And obviously, they distinguish themselves by great play at nationals as well. And it's kicked ahead. Judith Stein, we mentioned her, and actually goes right through the hands of number 43. That's Autumn Irvin for the Lady Pies. A couple of players on the Lady Pies, too, that we usually mention. Marked in front, actually, and that's going to be a goal. That's Robin Graham, who gets the mark right in front.
And a great job.
Wide
Again,
open.
Stein started that play again, Bill. Mm-hmm. That's good vision and the experience that we were talking about with the national team. And, of course, Graham able to get free in the square.
Of course, she's just so great at catching the ball. You would think that the team gets their clothes at Stein mark.
Yes.
But anyway.
But any fish.
My wife's just shaking her head and rolling her eyes.
That's okay.
Like this is different from any other time
My wife does the same thing, too. It's okay.
I'm sure some of the viewing audience out there, oh, God, he's trying to be Dennis Cometti again.
That was a centimeter perfect call.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Thank you very much. But anyway, so that they're tending to Eileen Gagan on the sidelines right now, but we mentioned, obviously, a few of the Lady Demons, too. Obviously, we mentioned player you usually see a lot of is Emily Reel and Drea Casillas, Christina Licata for the Lady Pies. So a lot of the ladies you're seeing playing here today, actually members of the national team, and have performed with much distinction. Kick there, I believe that was Belzy again, but it's going to go wide and not come back. Actually, will short and not come back. So that's going to be the first minor score of the match. And now it's 4-1-25, and the Magpies, I think pretty much, actually they've cracked their front half, but really haven't even gotten close to goal.
No, it's been pretty ragged so far in the early going. And Montreal is definitely putting a lot of those set plays together and stringing a lot of two. It's actually very indicative of the New York men's team. They do the same thing as well. They're able to string those plays together as the ball comes back into play.
Oh, what a spoil! Oh my goodness!
And she's still gonna get it and play on up the sideline. And now it's number 11. That's Emily Legault, one of the Legault sisters for Montreal. Over on the sideline, the ball squirts free and kept in. That one kicked inside 50. It's closer to the behind post than the goal. It's kept in play over there. Good shepherding, kind of like a box out in basketball. A little bit of a left handball there.
Box out or boxing?
A little bit of both. And now back the other way comes number 28. That's Siobhan McHale up the right-hand side, a former Freedom player. As she's taken down up on the far side there, Montreal trying to control it.
Margot Legault in the middle of the pack right now trying to do something with it, but everywhere she turns there's white and black stripes. And let's see here. Finally going to go and be called for a ball up.
Yeah, it looked like it got tied up on the side over there.
Mm-hmm. Just inside the boundary line. And now Montreal, I believe that was Margot Legault. Yes, it was, trying to kick it ahead once again. And once again, we've got it tied up, and they'll ball it up once again on the far wing. Latter stages of the first half. And it's a hit out, not really to advantage though there, by Emily Legault. I was joking before with Amy, the coach who had come by. It's Amy, it's Emily, it's Margot. I was joking with her because I had referred to them in the first game as the first family of Quebec footy.
They are a major part of that team.
Absolutely. And trying to get it there and getting dispossessed, Sophia Redmond in her own back area. We've got a free kick being paid, I think. So we've got a whistle. And the free kick's being paid to Redmond, I believe. Or is it? Will that be?
No, I think they're gonna call improper disposal. But let's check. No, it's gonna be.
Oh, okay. It's actually a Montreal free kick.
Yep.
And here it's going to be Graham, who's already got a goal.
Right down.
That's
Broad
another
Street.
goal.
Yeah,
Robin Graham with the goal there.
Good pressure again up in the forward line there. That's one of the key things being a forward is that you think about goal scoring, but defensively, if you can clamp down like that, you can create those chances.
Mm-hmm. And just need to kick an off-angle grubber like you did in the last Stateside Footy game we had the Hawks on. Or one of the last, actually, the last Boston and Hawks game, because obviously we had you guys last year at Nationals against the LA Dragons.
Every nut, even a blind nut finds a squirrel every once in a while.
There you go. And it goes off once again in a lot of activity. Some really tough tackles here today. Obviously we've seen a few of them. Kicked ahead once again by the Angels and spoiled away there by Lucette Hinojosa for the Lady Magpies. And Lady Magpies trying to get something going there. They had Licata on the lead there. Soccer ahead there by Casillas. And well, let's sit for them, though. They try and move it now. Going ahead and taking it, though, there now for the let's see, that's number 12, who we don't have here for the Angels. But it goes in, and taking it there is Graham, who just tries a little bit of a centering ball. And it's taken now, handball to head. That's Anna Belford, former Lady Demon, now playing with the Angels. And let's see here. The Magpies kick it ahead. Margot Legault with the intercept mark. And she kicks it ahead. And, it goes right off the feet. Kick was a little low. Didn't quite sit for her, but they handball it off. Get it in. That's going to be another goal there. Tara Cools-Lartigue. I hope I'm getting that name right.
That sounded about right to me. Montreal, again, taking advantage of the fact that there's nobody really sitting back in the defensive square for New York.
Right, yeah, the Lady Pies are trying to push the ball up, but what's happening is a few times there have been kicks in deep where the player's been, for the most part, ridiculously open. And
between Graham and Lartigue, they have enough room to open up a small soup shop back there.
Yeah, absolutely. So it'll be brought back up to center once again. Score stands right now, Montreal 6-1-37. And the Lady Pies 0. Let's see here. And taken out now, handballed out there. That was Stein there. And Angels have it once again. Legault has it, gets it to the boot. Doesn't go 15, but is able to still be moved along there. That was Jane Fenelon. Get it off to Stein. Oh, nice mark there. It's Graham again. And she kicks it dropped there. That was Elaine Gilmore. And the Lady Pies try and move with it now. But a sea of purple jerseys going in once again. Purple jumpers.
Purple jumpers majesty? No.
There you go. Okay, done. First half is done. We're at halftime now. And so far it's been all Montreal. They lead by a little more than 6 kicks. Score at the half is Montreal, 6 goals, 1 behind, 37 points. And the Lady Pies, no behinds, no goals, no points. We'll be back with the second half of action next. You're watching Stateside Footy, a program that brings you Australian rules football. We bring it to you on cable and online. Check us out at www.statesidefootytv.com.
Australian rules football? In the U.S.? That's right. The United States Australian Football League is in a city near you. Go to USAFL.com, find your team, check them out. We're a group full of men and women just like you. Join us for the fun athletic competition. Stay for the camaraderie.
We are the champions!
Log on and sign up to join your team at USAFL.com.
And once again, joining me, member of the Philadelphia Hawks, and he came in the booth last year during our Stateside Footy Goes to the Nationals. He's with me again, Brian Barish.
I always seem to find my way into the booth, it seems like. It's awesome. All right, we're underway here in the second half as Montreal knocks the ball forward to advantage, and then it's tied up there, trying to scramble it forward. And now number 8 that's Tara Cools-Lartigue, who kicked the goal towards the end of the first half for Montreal. Ball is tied up there, knocked forward again, and now picked up by one of the Legault sisters, and that one is taken down. I believe that was number 6, which would be Margot.
Yep.
And they're going to gain a free kick. It looks like pushing the back was the call. So Legault will survey what she has here. She could kick a goal from here. Instead, she goes short. Mark comes off the front. Now she held on to it. Or did she? No. And it turns and fires, kick, and that one's sprayed to the left, and that's going to miss everything and go out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in as the kick was taken by Elaine Gilmore. Pretty good job to get the kick off. Kind of difficult to corral yourself when you're spinning around 360 like that. As the ball comes spinning back in the play, and that was number 8, Tara Cools-Lartigue, again trying to punch it forward. It's kicked forward. I didn't see who kicked it, but whoever did it kicked it for a goal.
I think that was Tara. So
it was Tara Cools-Lartigue, so her second in a row, second of the afternoon. Montreal goes on to 7 goals, 1 behind, 43 points. The New York Magpies yet to score. They've only cracked the offense of 50 once so far in the game so far, Bill.
All right, Brian, and they get set to bring it back to center. And balling up all over again. And trying to knock it ahead there for the Lady Pies with Sophia Redmond. Lady Pies have it now. They try and kick it ahead. Bit of a tackle, but she's able to get it to the boot. However, it winds up right in the hands of one of the Angels. Can't see who that is. That was number 12, who I don't have a number for. Let's see. We've got a free kick going to Montreal now. And kicks it ahead, looking for a centering ball, punched away there. Nice spoil by the Lady Pies, but it's taken now by Margot Legault. She's held down and dispossessed. Belford tries to move it forward, and now with it there, once again, that's Cools Lartigue. And centering ball kicked in front, and over now, and kicking it, and kicking a goal there is Elaine Gilmore. So Gilmore with an easy goal there. And once again, you were talking about before the lack of pies really far back, and that was another case where they had that and were burned. They were trying to get numbers maybe a little more towards the contest, but as a result, you just poke it over their heads, and normally there's an Angel there ready to take the mark and put it right through.
And Gilmore able to run through into the square there, and that's what you want out of your midfielders and your forward and your forwards, at least your half forwards, is to be able to run into that open space like they did there. So 8th goal of the afternoon. Gilmore now with her second as the ball comes back in the play, and the mark is taken there by number 5. That's
Julie
Gailey, as Gailey pumps it forward. Knocked out of the way there. Magpie knocked her out of the way, and the Magpies are going to take it back in defense. Tries to get the handball off, able to get it on to number 39. That was Casillas getting it over to Sophia Ridwan. The ball comes down again. Again, Ridwan trying to get it out of the back pocket, but it goes over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in, with Montreal again still leading 49-0. Absolutely beautiful day for footy. A little bit different than the last time we sat next to each other and called footy, Bill.
Yeah, we actually have the tent and the jib at our disposal this time.
Yes.
And we don't have everything shrink-wrapped in plastic. Kick goes ahead. Excuse me. Oh, boy. Tried to get it to Renee Koff. Couldn't do it. And it's kicked back now by Judith Stein. And Drea Casillas tries to take the defensive mark, can't do it. And Gilmore just soccers it ahead, and it looks like it's going to go and go out of bounds. Good result, though, for the Angels. They do have a boundary throw in that right forward pocket.
She looked very good on that one, Drea Casillas. That's usually a mark she takes, but that one kind of handcuffed her.
Yeah. And let's see, gets knocked out once again, and moving ahead with it there. Oh, taken down to ground right by the dip in the field there. And Belzy just knocks somebody off the ball and dispossesses them. And I believe it's going to go out of bounds. Or nope, actually, yep, they're going to ball. Nope, actually, it is boundary throw-in.
Boundary throw-in, yep.
Boundary throw-in. And it is tossed up and hit out into the clear. Lady Pie starts taking it. Oh, boy, thrown to the ground there. That was a sling tackle. I believe that was number 28. That was Shaban McHale. McHale just got thrown down.
Seeing a lot of that here, and the ground might be softer, but those still hurt.
Oh, yeah. Well, we had already a Demons player before you got here, Brian, hit the ground, and you know how sometimes when you fall, it hit like the top of your neck and your head whips back?
Yes.
That happened to her. It was Bridie Sullivan, I think it was number 1 for the Lady D's, and I don't think we saw her again for the rest of the game.
That happened to me in a game once. That happened at FDR, where it's pretty much like on concrete.
We actually have an Angel here who's slow to get up right now. She's just hanging out there, and she's being helped off the field right now as the ball goes to the far wing and is taken dispossessed. So one of the Angels, Lady Pie's trying to move in there, trying to make something happen, get some offensive result there for the work they've put in on this game today, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Down right now for the Angels on the ground there is number 4. That's Lindsay Belzy, who's had a number of goals today. Definitely what you call a game of attrition today for the Lady Angels. They've taken a couple of injuries, obviously. Eileen Gagan going off in the first half, and now Belzy being tended to in about center half forward for the Angels. And the Lady Pies trying to kick it, trying to go into a contest there, looking for number 32. That was Renee Koff, and it winds up going to ground, and it'll be tied up once again. They'll ball it up.
Directly across from us here. Just an update on Eileen Gagan. She did walk off on her own power. She's over. She's got some ice on it. I'm guessing her afternoon is done. As the ball goes back up and knocked forward by New York. Controlling it over there was number 31. That was Heather Serpico over there. And the ball gets knocked forward. But here comes Montreal in the other direction. That one is kicked, almost smothered, deflected anyway. 3 Angels players there and scooped up by Gailey again. We've called her name a lot. Now Gailey puts it forward. That one's going to roll, but it's going to go behind the stick for one behind. So that takes Montreal on the 8-2-50. Nice round, even number. New York with an even rounder number, 0. As Drea Casillas will put the ball back in the play from her own goal square.
You don't get much rounder than that, Brian.
No, I agree. Ball comes out to the near side. Good spoil there. Again, that was Gailey. And then number 10, that was Lisette Hinojosa, thank you, who took her down.
I'm guessing.
There you go. And now Gailey with the left foot.
What a
great kick by Julie Gailey. That was very straight kick off balance, and then probably the straightest kick you'll see in the afternoon. So
Yeah.
Gailey now with number 3, and that takes them on to 9-2-56. And New York yet to score. New York trying to get something going defensively, at least get some sort of counterattack. But that Montreal attack, it's just way too overpowering.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, like we said, obviously, the AFL Canada basically pre-existed the USAFL by a number of years.
Right. There's that OAFL, the Ontario Australian Football League, is in its 21st season of play. That's a very good competition up there, and that one is scuttled through. That was a kick. And it's going to be Elaine, it looks like Elaine Gilmore, number 1, who got to it. So Gilmore with another one. That is her third of the afternoon, and that is the 10th goal for the Angels. They go to 10-62. New York again yet to score. We're in the waning moments of the second half here. This game on Stateside Footy. Glad to have you along with us. Brian Barish alongside the great Bill Robert. The ball goes back in the air.
It's going to wind up going to my head now between that and what was it, the piece that in World Footy News where I was referred to by Toby Ryman as iconic.
Yes. Well, there is
not quite.
As the soccer fans say, there's only one Bill Robert. Walking into Robert Wonderland as the ball. Meanwhile, we have footy on as the ball squirts free as that was a Casillas trying to get in there, but it's kicked forward again. It's going to squirt through, but it's gone through for a behind. We'll say Lindsay Belzy got the behind for that one. Third minor score.
Yeah, she was down for a while and being tended to, but she's back up and playing, which is great news for the Angels.
10-3-63 the score as Drea Casillas puts it up to the near side. Good contest knocked down there by number 12, who again we still don't have. And was there a whistle? No. Yes.
Yes, there
actually
was.
There was. And it was a throw.
Yeah.
So it'll be New York ball. And again, number 12, who is we're still referring to as number 12, will have a kick, an acute angle here.
But number 12 looks just like you.
Thank you.
Any Twilight Zone fans in the house here?
There you go.
And that actually went off hands.
No, but it's a goal off a
went
foot.
off somebody's boot, yeah. No idea. No clue. But
it all looks the same on the scoreboard.
Right.
And that is the 11th major score of the game. Montreal 11-3-69 lemon chicken, as Rex Hunt says. New York Magpies yet to score.
Wow, okay. And as we move it through here and they bring it back up to center, just a few minutes left in this second half of action. Then after this is going to be an interesting game. They're basically going to combine all the women from the 4 teams and then basically put them into 2 18-inside teams and play a full-size footy match. It'll be 4 12.5-minute quarters. And then after that, obviously, we've got the Boston Demons against the Philadelphia Hawks featuring the one and only Brian Barish. Belzy's got it now, and she sidesteps a couple of tackle attempts, kicks it, gets it right through there. Line drive through everybody.
Goodness. It is the Angels' day.
Right.
Another goal for Belzy.
Yes.
That's a little bit of athleticism, a little bit of footy know-how, and a little bit of luck.
Yes,
getting
absolutely.
you 6 points right there.
Yeah, no. Obviously, though, part of the thing was being able to have the elusiveness to make it out and give yourself a little open space, a little time to get that foot to get that ball to the boot, and get a good kick on. And it's knocked out, and the Lady Pies try and move it ahead now. However, it's taken once again by this overpowering pressure of Montreal. Licata has it now, and she's hauled down, dragged down by the jumper. It goes to ground now and taken there, and dropping it there is number 87. And stopped, and Drea Casillas with a mark. Mark in defense up the corridor, center halfback. And she takes it now, kicks it. She's going right up through the corridor, trying to get a player on the lead, and bounces off. And oh my goodness, I think that was Judith Stein.
Yes.
Hands to hands, and she marks it.
As only Judith Stein can do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Nice job there with that. She gets the free kick now.
There's a reason she's wearing those red, white, and blue socks.
Absolutely. And she moves up now with a kick in and tries to get it and couldn't get it to Margot Legault. A couple of players colliding that spoil attempt and winding up with it now. That's number 31. That's Heather Serpico for the Lady Pies. And, she's going to be called for holding the ball. Wasn't able to dispose of it in time. And the Angels will get the free kick. Or is it? Seems to be a little bit.
It is.
Yep, it is. Okay.
Serpico, one of a number of players on all the teams here making their AFL Aussie Rules debut today.
Mm-hmm.
Always nice to see new blood in the game.
Absolutely. Knocked down there by Licata. Goes to ground, and it continues along the ground. And they're trying to kick it ahead. The kick is smothered there. Kick attempt there by, I believe that was McHale. And they'll try and move it ahead now. And big crunch of players there. It's just going to go down. They'll blow it dead once again and toss it up for grabs on the center wing, the far wing here from our position here aside the ground. And it's knocked once again. Hit out not quite to advantage by the Lady Pies. And I believe that was one of the Legault sisters getting the kick out there, but it was goes back into the hands of Drea Casillas, but now it's kicked once again. And let's see, it'll go over the line. And
out of bounds.
no, actually,
Nope,
I thought it might have gone off the boot right before it went out and did. So Drea Casillas will have the free kick, and she just puts one up, and it goes to ground once again. And here comes Stein. Stein kicks it, looking for a little bit of support in the forward 50. It rolls to the ground. Will it sit? Oh, my goodness. Legault can't get it to the boot. And let's see. What have they got here? There's a free kick. Is it a point? No, it's a point. It's a point. So it's a basically, did it go off Legault or was it a rush behind?
That will be that looked like a rush behind from here, Bill. Very difficult to tell.
Yes. Here we go now, and kicked out by Casillas, but winds up going right to one of the Angels once again, number 12. She kicks it in toward the sticks, goes off a hand, and then in front, Belzy gets it, and Belzy kicks another goal.
And another good forward move. You got to keep playing, got to keep following the ball, and Belzy with a good kick right there.
13-4-82 now.
That is 4 for Belzy.
Okay, Montreal off to a commanding lead, and I've just submitted my candidacy for understatement of the year.
Yes. It's going on right up there with Noah, saying, "Gee, there's a lot of water about."
Yeah, it's a little damp around here.
Yes, it is. It is actually fitting because it's a little bit damp around here as well, as we've seen.
A few spots, but not today. Today, not a cloud in the sky, and not too warm too, not too hot. Like sometimes some of these summer days, especially in June and July, can get really hot. But this is really a nice day, a nice breeze, and it's a good day for some footy. And let's see. It's especially a good day for some footy if you're a Montreal Angel. Let's see. Margot Legault taken down there by Versace. She's dispossessed, but is able to get away the ball, basically, get the ball away. And let's see. Belzy tries to get it. That kick was smothered after taking the feed there from Jane Fenelon. Kick goes wide, and it's marked. And it's marked there. Who's that? I believe that's number 2. That's Robin Graham. Graham already a few goals there. And that's a kick. And from Graham, that's a cracker, as they say.
Had a little bit of s'more on that as well, as she kicks s'more.
I can just see the message boards now. Please, God, make him stop.
Which one?
All of them. All of them.
14-4-88 in case you're scoring at home, and if you are, awesome.
Sorry, folks. Brian brings out the worst in me.
Yes. My wife says the same thing. Anyway, love you, Chelsea. Ball comes back in the center as we are getting pretty near the end, as John Lennon and Paul McCartney once said. Ball knocked forward off the ruck, and Licata got it caught in her foot. They had it loose and then punched forward by one of the Angels there, and that will do it.
It's going to do it full time here at the ground at Minuteman Regional High School. And the final score, definitely a one-sided affair in favor of the Montreal Angels. Montreal Angels, 14 goals, 4 behinds, 88 points. And New York Magpies, no goals, no behinds, no points. That'll do it for this portion of the Lady Demons Footy Tournament. And it's going to do it for this edition of Stateside Footy, too. Obviously, looking at the standings at the end of this match, winning the tournament, obviously, it's the Montreal Angels with 2 victories. Boston Demons, the host club, coming in second with a victory and a defeat. And in third place, obviously, the New York Lady Magpies with 2 straight defeats. Next time, we will have the 18s game. It'll be basically both of these teams. It'll be the combo team of the Lady Demons and the Lady Eagles against the Angels and the Lady Magpies. And we'll bring that to you on the next edition of Stateside Footy. From here on the ground, alongside Mr. Brian Barish and also my camera people, Bob Boyce, John Samino, Savannah Hubbard, Stacy Robert, and Kyle and Connor Shute
and
out there
cast
somewhere.
Of thousands.
And my co-commentator, Brian Barish. I'm Bill Robert, reminding you to check us out online. We are online at www.statesidefootytv.com. Follow us on Twitter. It's BillR_SS Footy. And you can find us, too, on Facebook under Stateside Footy TV. Want to watch any of our episodes? If you missed one online, you can go back and see all of our episodes. blip.tv/StatesideFootyTV or Vimeo.com/StatesideFootyTV. On behalf of everybody and also the folks here playing today, I'm Bill Robert, thanking you for tuning in to this edition of Stateside Footy.